We are sort of backstage today at the Gospel Music Today studio, and look who dropped in. Some friends of ours from Joplin, Missouri. These are the Missourians. Standing next to me, Tim Gould. Tim, welcome to Gospel Music Today.
Thank you, Ken. It's great to be here today.
I'm going to ask you to introduce the Missourians.
Sure, I can do that. Start here with our immediate right is our bass singer, Dave Markley, our piano player, Bob Durham, our baritone singer, Troy Wade, and this is our new tenor, Michael Sargent.
Okay.
The kid.
The kid. We call it the kid and junior.
All right, I'll talk to Michael in a minute. Now, how long have the Missourians been together as a group? Not necessarily this lineup.
Right. The group was actually started in 1988, late 1988, by three men. Had a trio, and then early 1989, they actually brought on the first one of us, which was Bob, as a piano player. So he's been with the group for 21 years. And so 88 was the initial starting date of the group, and God has just seen fit to bless the ministry and continue it on.
What is it you tell everybody?
A couple of different things. I like to say that on the seventh day, God rested, and on the eighth day, Bob joined the Missourians. So.
Okay, we'll figure out what happened on the ninth day a little later.
Yeah.
Let me get Dave over here. I'm going to ask you about your recording and stuff in a minute, but how did you get connected with the Missourians?
Well, Bob Durham taught me piano lessons for, I think, 17 years or around there. So we had a connection there, just kind of doing things. My brothers also took some piano lessons. And one day, Bob just kind of called me out of the blue. Hey, do you want to sing with our group? And I said, well, I can come try out and see how that worked out. I guess they liked it because they had one audition here, and I joined. So that was in August 05.
All right, excellent. Let me bring Bob over
All
a little
right.
closer. Have you always played the piano?
I started playing the piano when I was 8 years old. I played for gospel groups ever since I was in 8th grade, and I always enjoyed the gospel music, the excitement, and of course the ministry, and doing music for our Lord.
Was playing with a traveling quartet what you had in mind?
I always like doing it. I like playing as long as we don't go too far from home. I never wanted to go with the full-time group. This is a great alternative, really,
Yeah, okay.
because we do a lot of music.
Let me get Troy over here.
Okay.
How did you wind up connected with the Missourians?
I'm not sure. I really don't know. No, actually, I started off. This is a mission field for me because I'm from Kansas, so I figured these Missourians needed some help. So that's
right.
kind of where we came from. Actually, it all started probably about 3 years ago. The guys were looking for a baritone to fill in for a few dates for them, and the group I was singing with, we were without a tenor at the time, so I said, sure, I'd love to help out, and one concert went to another, and finally it was a deal where they said, hey, won't you sing with us? And, God kind of works in mysterious ways. We never found a tenor, so I said, okay, guys, I'm in, and it's been a great time ever since then.
Okay. Now, we've been listening here to the Troy Wade solo CD, which we really like. Tell
Good.
me a little bit about the CD.
It was a process of about a 2-year deal. I was in Nashville and decided I wanted to go to Gaithers to record. It's kind of like the Hall of Fame in Southern gospel music. So I started at Gaithers, started the recording there and did a few of the songs, came back and then did it at a studio local that was a little local studio that I was able to save a few expenses on. But it just went from there, and then I've got a daughter that is in college. She's an education major, and got her involved with it, much like a recording I got to do with my father back several years ago. And it just kind of went from there, and it turned out to be a good project, and we're really proud of it.
We really like it. What's
Good.
the title of it?
Forever Changed.
Okay.
And it's for people that have ever experienced the love of Jesus Christ. Boy, once you have him in your heart, you're forever changed, and it was a natural title for it.
Good title. It's a great CD.
Thank you.
Let me bring Michael over here. Sometimes I will ask people how they got involved in Southern gospel music, and they'll tell me, well, they used to listen to the Statesman Quartet and the Blackwood Brothers. I don't know if that applies to you, but how did you get involved in Southern gospel?
Well, my friend Sam, he invited me to his church because the Missourians were performing. And later on, he knew Stephen, the old tenor, and he told him that he was leaving the Missourians and they needed a new tenor. So they got together, and then they invited me over to sing, and just I guess they liked me.
Okay. Now, what do you do when you're not singing with the Missourians?
I go to school, I go to MSSU, and work.
Okay. Majoring in?
Vocal performance.
Okay. Good choice.
Yeah.
Let me get Tim back over here. Now, you guys have been recording.
Yes, we have. Working on our third CD since I've been with the group. We're not 100% for sure on the title, but we think we're going to call it No Boundaries. There are a lot of songs on there that a lot of our CDs speak to a certain area in life, but this CD really has a lot of songs that speak to a lot of different areas in life and stages that people may be going through. So we named it No Boundaries so that we can convey the message that God has no boundaries and can reach to you wherever you are at any time in your life. And so we're going to be calling it No Boundaries. We'll be wrapping up the studio work in about 2 or 3 weeks, send it off for all of the mastering and mixing, and hopefully have it ready by the first of the year.
Okay, we'll look forward to that.
Yeah.
What's the current CD that's available now?
Right now it's called His Amazing Love. It is, we did it a couple of years ago, and has been a wonderful CD for us. We have just had wonderful feedback from folks saying how it touched their lives, and it just talks about the amazing love that God has for us.
You've been singing with your daughters a little.
I have been singing with my daughters. It is because of the Missourians. I joined the Missourians in November of 2004. And so my kids have grown up watching me sing. And as a father, there's no greater joy than when your kids come to you and say, we want to do what you do and sing for the Lord. And so they did that about a year ago. And so we have put together a small group called the Goulds, and we've done a few concerts. And we are recording our first CD as well. And are taking engagements and bookings. So it's an exciting moment for me as a dad.
That is great.
Yeah.
What's the Missourians website?
You can go to the Missourians website at www.themissourians.com. There you can check out our latest CD. You can sign up for our monthly newsletter that tells you about where we've been, places we've gone, people we've met. And you can purchase the new CD when it comes available there, and all kinds of good stuff.
Well, to all the Missourians, thanks for being with us on Gospel Music today. And you guys are one of the first groups that we met when we moved to Oklahoma, and we've appreciated the singing and the testimony and just the feeling at a Missourians concert. We really like the group. We're glad you could be with us.
Well, we enjoy
We appreciate it.
and have cherished you guys' friendship as well, and all that you do for, Southern Gospel. It's a great thing, and we appreciate you guys.
Thank you.